It is the Radio IITA Farmers Outreach. And of course, we're featuring cowpea farmers today. It's been a wonderful session all morning. And this is the second session where we're starting the practicals. Yes, we're on field now to let our farmers see how it is being done. And in case you're just joining, if you have more questions, please, as you're watching this video, send us those questions. We will take them. Our scientists and facilitators are on the field, and they will be taking on the farmers now. So join us and follow us as we proceed on the outreach. Come around, please.
Yes. Oh, welcome to Cowpea Field. So, like we have said in the seminar room, we're going to have practical session here.
Okay.
So, and then before that, after that, I want to give you a little assignment. You see, we have some different cowpea varieties on this field.
Yeah.
So I want you to go around after we are done. Then you tell me which one you like and why you like it. And which one you don't like and why you do not like it. So you can give us like one or two or as many as you like. Just their names are there. You need help in getting the name of the variety. You can call any of our people here. They will help you get the names. You write it out and tell us.
Okay.
This is aside your other assignment. So I will hand you over to my colleague, Mr. Ojo, who will take you to practical section.
Once again, you are welcome to this program. Like the manager has just said, I'm not going to bother you with technical words much, but I may come down to the level. Yes, yes, so that we understand what we are saying. And now we are in the field now, and we want to demonstrate how we plant cowpea and get good yield. The essence of doing any commercial activities is just to get to make profit, to better our livelihood. And cowpea farming is also one of them. And you are here today, and we are also here to explain how we do it, the difference between what we do here and the way you do it outside here. So after this, you can ask whatever questions that have been bothering your mind.
Okay.
So, a káàbọ̀ lórí ètò ẹ̀yin bàbá wa àti ìyá wa. Ohun tí a fẹ́ ṣe nísìnyí ni pé a fẹ́ ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti máa ń ṣe níbí. So that a fẹ́ kí ẹ mọ̀ láti máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ láti ní èrè tó pọ̀ lórí rẹ̀. Yes, there's one thing I want to emphasize, apart from all other factors that are necessary for good yield. Site selection is one of them. You don't just plant anyhow. I don't want to go back into all those things. You have planted that in the seminar section. There is one thing I want to say. Fertilizer application. We used to think that fertilizer application is not necessary. But I want to tell you, it's very, very important. If you miss that aspect of it, you cannot get the recommended yield. Because as researchers, we have tried all the necessary, things on them, and we find out that fertilizer application is very essential, especially phosphate-based fertilizer. Ajílẹ̀ ó ṣe pàtàkì. Wọ́n wà láti lè mú èso wá. When if you read our manuals and you see, for each of the release lines, 2.5 hectares per ton, you'll be thinking, wow, how do I make 2.5 tons per hectare on an hectare with this? And you keep doing the same thing all over, and you still discover that you are getting less and less and less. So if you consider that aspect, I've just mentioned is missing. So especially, there are 3 essential elements. Oh, like I said, mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ lórí kiri. Àwọn ajílẹ̀ yẹn, ó ní àwọn nǹkan kan tí ó ṣe pàtàkì ńbẹ̀. In English, ajílẹ̀ fertilizer we call it NPK, fertilizer, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. That N, which is phosphorus, cowpea, because of its nodules, has that capacity to fix. But in a situation where that cannot be done, or in the poorly drained soil, or sorry, poor soil, you can add a little of NPK. And if yes, you need only NPK 15, But there's another one that is even more required. You need it more than all others. Is the phosphate base, like I said. So that one, in form of super phosphate, triple super phosphate or single super phosphate or the ammonium that could be. Class there comes. So you need to add this to your, to enhance the growth and also to give you better yield, make up to what we have already recommended for farmers that they will get if you follow. So it's very, very necessary that we take note that we leave this space, go back to our various areas. And I can assure you that if we follow all these agronomic practices as recommended, we will get also maximum yield that you will have. That you will left to the banks. So we want to do the demonstration. We have already selected this place. Yes. So first thing you do before you start planting is to determine the area that the place where you start the planting from. Sorry. So like here, let somebody come and help me do. Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Monday, remove that.
So we call it baseline. That is the starting point. So supposing we are going this way, we are planting like we are going this way. So this is the baseline. So you start your, planting from here down. And also, if you have more than one variety that you want to plant, more than one. So your count, you need to be 2 or 3. Maybe one white.
Monday.
So also pàtàkì. Lẹ́yìn tẹ́ bá ti get something mo sọ ìtàn. Wọ́n ṣe ṣe baseline yẹn.
Okay.
Now, how much land you want to give to each line, each variety.
Okay.
And between varieties, you give space.
Okay.
Or we call it alleyway here, or walkway.
Again.
Yes, to give space. That space is for you to get around, and all operations that you want to perform on that particular place. So you'll be able to, you have space to move around to carry out those operations there. So that's the essence of that. But if it is just one variety, you will still need to sectionalize it. Yes, give the walkway so that it will be easier for you. When you want to spray, when you want to carry out, you want to apply fertilizer, you want to do any other activity on it. So you will not be stepping on the cowpea plant. So this is the baseline. So you now mark or read. This base is marked. We plant on this side. So it's marked 75 by, 75 interspace, that is between
One line.
between rows, 75 centimeters. So if you want to reach same thing, but for commercial farming, and depending on the variety, you may not use this spacing to get maximum plant population, so that we're able to get that 2.5 or recommended yield. Yes. So For instance, now, if it is erect type or determinate one, tó káwọ́ lérí, tó wà erect, tó káwọ́ lérí, they don't have the volume, yes. So the growth is erect, tó káwọ́ lérí. Then that one, you may not, you don't need to mark your field at 75 centimeters. So you can 50 centimeters or 60 will be okay between rows. So, but the for the semi-erect, which is indeterminate, and the prostrate, they too also have their own recommended planting space. So for semi-erect, yes, you can use this 75 by yes, by 20. The intraspacing, I will talk about that one, but I'm still talking about the It's between rows first. So for prostrate, the one that it was the prostrate one. So that one is, you can also use 75 centimeters between rows. But for intraspacing, that is within the row, for this erect, it is recommended that you use 20 centimeters. That is between hills or holes. In pé láàrin plant kan sí kan 20 centimeters ni fún erect yẹn tó káwọ́ lérí yẹn 20 centimeters. But semi-erect, you can no semi-erect yóò káwọ́ lérí. Yes, thank you. So you can use 25 centimeters. Torí so that it can express itself well and give you the maximum yield. That is what farmers are after. You're after yield, you need money. So in fact, if possible, a very small area to give you plenty, bounteous harvest. Yes. So for the other one, which is the prostrate one, so 40 to 50 centimeters in between, because that's why we just continue to spread like that. So you need that one. So
that one for indeterminate.
Or the indeterminate, the one that the indeterminate is they don't mature at the same time. So you keep going to the field maybe 2 or 3 times as they get ready, as they get matured, you go there to harvest. So that is why they are indeterminate. But the determinate one, they synchronize, they just mature at once. So you just leave them at once, and most of these determinate ones are highly materials, highly maturing. I want to maintain this 65 days, not ready. So but you want to so but it totally already like only to be your second. So that's the semi-erect. Yes, semi-erect, and even the prostrate too. But we don't, for you people, for you farmers. So we recommend that anyway, it depends on your objective. Because we recommend that you plant the erect and semi-erect. Those that are medium. You may not go for prostrate, because IITA has done a lot of work on those ones. Most of our land races, they are
the yield is not
what
we have.
Exactly. So that is
sorry, most of our release lines and release varieties, most of the ones I display now, they are in between. They are semi-erect. So thank you. So they are semi-erect. And then the yield, we have potential yield of between 2 to 2.5 tons per hectare. But the prostrate ones, most of them are because they mature bit by bit. Not at the same time, they are indeterminate. But the determinate one, they all mature at the same time. Which helps you in effective management of yield, of labor. You don't have to get labor for today. In the next 5 or 10 days, another labor come to our market. No, you harvest one. So we're going to continue with this place.
Yeah, we would like to continue with this. So we plot here
The
planting phase, how we do our own planting here. So that's we use this to calculate our own everything that we do, so that we can get exactly what we. This is the peg that we use in planting, and a planting stick. This is exactly 20 centimeters. This is exactly 20 centimeters. Unlike the farmer can use. You use leg or cutlass, and so you can even hose. There's no way you can plant correctly. So whatever you see that we publish, we have done everything necessary. So when you now do your own and you don't follow it, and you get something less, you say, no, these people are lying. We are not telling lies. So as biologue, so that is why you are here, so that to come and learn. It may look somehow tedious, but if you follow it, if you do it as we recommend to you now, you get 2.5 tons per hectare. That is 2,500 kilograms.
Times 5,000.
No. 2,500 kg. 1 kilo. 1 Congo, 1 mudu here is 1.5 kilo.
Okay.
So if you now use 1.5 to divide divide 2,005 by 1.5, it gives you number of Congos. You now multiply that Congo with 5,000. See how much you will get from it. Just 1 hectare only. So if you have money and you can farm maybe up to 2 or 3 hectares, and you manage it well, you keep it well. See what we have. See how much you get. It won't just 3 months. Within 3 months. Yeah. So we are going to demonstrate to you how we use this. Okay. When you have marked your field or you have reached your field, or let's say you have prepared your field. So how we want to demonstrate?
You can reach, you can mark.
Okay. So it's not even important to reach.
You can reach.
You can reach. When you reach,
no.
Correct.
If you don't reach, okay. If it's minimum village that you want to do, you still same thing, but make sure that you follow the recommended spacing. That is what is important. Yes, your reaching or your marking of the field or using tillage depends on the condition of your field. Yes, now you understand me. It depends on that. Yes. So, but what is important here is that you follow the recommended spacing. If it is correct, 20 centimeters intra or within rows by 50 or 60 centimeters. Then for the semi-erect, 45. 25. Sorry. 25. Yes, within by 75. For prostrate, 40 or 50 by 75 as well. Okay, so before you plant your seed, before you plant, okay, sir, you have to treat your seed with apron plus or this is yes. So you use fungicide to treat. The essence of this is to prevent fungus from attacking your or destroying. Yes, you see, one of those fungus that is so serious is fusarium wilt. The fusarium wilt will not, when the plant is growing, immediately you may not notice it, but when it is about time to flower and produce pods, you just see one day, one morning like this, you come to the field, the plants are healthy. in the afternoon or you just come there, you discover that the plant is wilting. Yes, it has affected it. So to reduce the effect or to prevent, so we use this. So you treat before you plant. And when you are planting, you need to use hand glove because that chemical can kill. It's not friendly to human being. So you can see this man now wearing a nose mask. Yes, some people are allergic to dust and whatever. So if you inhale it, it can cause problem. So you need to keep up like this before you say yes. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. This was just demonstration. So where are those guys that will do the demonstration for us?
Please, let's move out of this way so that we can
Sorry. Can you
yeah, see at the back.
Mama.
Then another important thing. So, let me say this to you farmers. If you do it well, we can pick you as one of our outgrowers that we can recommend. Because breeders, we produce breeders and foundation seeds.
Okay.
You supposed to produce certified seeds for us. That is why we are here.
Okay.
So when you produce certified seeds, and certified seeds means you have to purify it right from
The source.
yeah, that's why you have to buy your seeds from correct source. Don't just buy anywhere.
Okay.
The source that you too can vouch for, you can trust that yes, what I buy here is good. Is what they say it is. It is what they say that seed is. So you don't just go and buy anywhere. Don't go to Buddhist and buy seed and plant and say it's a certified seed. We will know. You can't deceive us. It's our work. It's what I've been doing for years. When we get to the field like this and see the different planting, different heights or different flowers on the field on different colors, that shows that this is not pure. So you treat, you wear your glove, and then seed. Yes, you can plant using the. So you write. Yes, if you have more than one variety, and another you write, if you have more than one varieties that you want to plant in your field, you have to label it. Write the labels there, the name of that particular variety that you are planting in a particular place. So that when you are harvesting, you don't mix them up. You harvest them also separately. But if it's just only one variety, you can also write the variety there. Because if, for instance, now, if I want to buy seed and you say you have, I will ask you what's the name of that. Yes, if it is whatever name, tell me. If it is what I want, I'll come for it. So it's very important. Labeling is very important. You write the name of the variety you are planting and date of planting too. It's very important. So you can see how these people are. Yes, the starting point. And and when you are planting, please don't just. That is why it is good for you to determine the viability of the seed you want to plant, so that you don't just waste seed when planting. Plant 2 or 3 per hole. So after emergence, maybe about 2 weeks later, you can come back to remove 1 or 2 from it to maintain at least 2 plants per hole. So what we are doing here is just to demonstrate to you how we do it. You can see the way we are doing it. It's made on, yes. So this, I want you to note this and adhere to it very strictly. So if we say this particular variety can give you so much, yes, you can see that we have done our research work on it. we are sure of what we are saying. So if you do it, follow it up exactly like this, you will get the same result. There is no magic there. Which means we can intercrop. Solo cropping. Cowpea only. Intercrop. But it could be like that. So it will not be this arrangement. But for this, we are talking about monocropping now. Okay. If it is only cowpea, it can affect me back. And the people can answer and let it say back. So,
the bá fẹ́ fi gbin àgbàdo, ọ̀tọ̀.
So we are talking to cowpea farmers. So
As a sole crop.
Yes. So please, if you have any questions,
Do not support the right?
Téèyàn bá gbẹ̀ tán báyìí, ìgbà wo lèyìn ó kun lómi?
Ẹ jẹ́ kó tún bèrè, ẹ jẹ́ kó tún bèrè, ẹ jẹ́ kó tún máa kí.
Téèyàn bá gbìn tán báyìí bá a ṣe ń gbìn, ìgbà wo lèyìn ó kun lómi tó bá yẹ pé dry land lèyàn ti lọ gbìn.
Okay, so what he has asked that is when do you do the irrigation? When do you water what you have here? So,
well, that is why we recommend for you, if you are not a large-scale farmer, if you don't have irrigation facilities, you have to wait for rain to fall. So in this part of Nigeria, the southwest, the southern part of Nigeria, we plant cowpea between August 15 and September 15. So you wait for the rain to form, then you plant. So and like we said, we have varieties.
The best time is after planting, you irrigate.
Okay.
If you are going to irrigate, but mostly our farmers depend on rain. So if you are going to depend on rain, you wait for good rain. Good rain, we know that if you dip the soil after the rain, it will still be wet the second or third day. So after a very good rain, then you can plant. You are sure of good germination. Sorry. Farmers want to try.
Àti gbọ́ nísìn àti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní ká gbìn tó sì yọ kí n tá gbìn gan-an ni wàhálà bá a ṣe rí gúúsì ẹ wò nígbà tá a fẹ́ rà àkọ́kọ́ wá IITA wọ́n ní òsì o ká mọ́ dára wa láàmú a wá lọ sí IIRT ní mọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tá a débẹ̀ in fact tí ò bá jẹ́ pé ìkan nínú wa mọ director ní rí pa níta wá rí ọ̀wà káwa lórí òtò ìkànnù ìkejì ni wípé níjó ní dàgbẹ́ lè fi ṣe kwẹ́kwẹ́ ní ìsìn business ni téèyàn bá sì ṣe business ó ní di owó gidi kí ni dé tí nígbà tí IITA ń train àwọn ènìyàn tí wọn ò bá source of capital fún àwọn èèyàn láti máa yá ẹ̀yàwó wọ́n ní small farm fáwọn farmer tí wọ́n máa tá ìwọ̀n dán tẹ́bẹ̀ èèyàn bá train téèyàn bá lè ṣe ilé tó bá
Miss, that you answer that aspect.
Ìsásìkò yìí nìkan ni ó di lówó ti wà lágbẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n àìlèrówó tó òṣìkà lè.
okay, thank you. What he has basically asked is questions about seeds, how to get seeds first. Then he's talking about finance, how to help them with their small farm. They need to do big, do it on a big scale. So how do they get funding? How do they get support generally? And that's the major thing he has asked here.
Well, the first question
On seed.
on seed. Where IITA produce seed, we have goat seed also that produce certified seed farmers. But we cannot satisfy all.
Thank you. We have IITA Go Seed, which produce seed, but because of the demand, it may not be sufficient. So if you need seed, you can request early.
Okay.
So they will keep it for you. Maybe you have some arrangement for them. So and we are sure of good quality seeds. Then we also have the farm office, which also sells seeds. But in terms of finance, Mr. G or Mr. will answer that because we are research institutes. We are not a finance outfit.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. He said it all. The IITA is a research institute talking about innovations and new technologies and how to help farmers improve on their yield. That is basically what IITA does. Thank you.
We thank all our leaders, farmers, supposing we want to import the red cowpea. Where are we booking? How long it take us to take the booking of cowpea or plant?
No time. Just a meal. Just send the meal.
No,
Against coming.
okay, against coming here. Well, you keep on checking on us. Send a mail to us, or you can keep coming on. Sorry, keep checking on us.
Just a meal.
To let us know.
Like how much?
No, here now, you cannot plant until August. You cannot plant until August. So by June, you can come here and start to plant. So people pause.
Okay.
We have WhatsApp. You are one of the. I mean, you are. So from there you can write. But we have access to it. So when we see, we know what to do. So get back to you. Just write whatever you want. Even if you need, if you are at the things that are bothering you, even during growing period, growing season, you can send it to the WhatsApp group. Yes, we answer your question. If need be, if it is where we can come and visit and see ourselves, yes, we can come and help you out. So. Questions, sir?
My name is Dr. Let me come to our level as a farmer. Àwọn ẹ̀wà tí à ń pè kan ní Ife brown. But Ife brown yẹn, ó dà ní pé wà ní àpáta àbí nǹkan kan. Ní kí ni ìyàtọ̀ ká bá wá sí IITA wá gba ẹ̀wà àbí ká wá ra ẹ̀wà àti Ife brown? Àjọṣepọ̀ ṣé àjọṣepọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ ní àárín àbí kò sí?
All right. What he has. Okay, maybe you wanted to. All right.
Yeah, IRT is also a research institute. Can you
Explain what?
No, in English.
Like,
okay. Okay. Is there a relationship between IITA and IRT?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes.
That if you buy it from IIT or IRT, is it accepted? How would say IITA is a research institute, international research institute.
Okay.
IRT is a research arms of University of Ife. We are both research institutes and we collaborate.
Okay.
Most of these varieties we release, we collaborate.
Okay.
The Ife brown is a product of University of Ibadan, IRT. It is not our product.
Okay.
We also have our own product, different ones that we release, which we display to you. Ife brown, it's not our product.
Okay.
It's for IRT.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, farmers are ready to demonstrate.
Okay.
So we want to come and see it, how it is done. That is planting.
Get ready, go.
Planting.
No.
This is the part. Máàkì wà fún o. Ẹni tó bá pass the plant dáadáa.
Olóyè Rai.
No.
What you are seeing now on your screen the participants and farmers are getting their hands on you to analyze what they have learned. We had a session earlier, and our farmers
Pass.
what you taught them on the field here today. This is in a bit to achieve maximum use in their product and Of course, it's a great day to be here. If you are still watching online, please ask your questions. Please do ask your questions. Our scientists, our participators, and technicians are all on ground to answer your questions. We're watching live Radio IITA Farmers Outreach right here in IITA. We are on the tractor field here in IITA. A great day. Please ask more questions. And you can join our WhatsApp group. Find Radio IITA on WhatsApp. We hope you are paying attention to the spacing, how you apply, how you put your seeds. Yes, this is what they are actually doing. All right, we have more questions on YouTube live. Yes, please keep your questions for me. We have Ademola Kukuola here for the question. He says, is it possible to intercrop cowpeas with cassava, or it just be planted separately for maximum yield?
So the other thing is the plant population will not be like you can intercrop. So you need to wider space and in this case you have to plant the and then have to at least you want to maintain it's two together. So you plant your cassava, then plant cowpea also at the same time. So it's possible. Yes. They go to
we go another one. Voice. That's enough.
Okay, so we still have more questions on YouTube. This is one is from Ostina Parado. Okay, how many kg of cowpea can I plant in an acre of farmland?
Well, for the seed rate for an hectare of land is between 15 kilogram to between 15 and 25 kg per hectare, depending on the size of the seed size, and the variety itself. So that's the seed rate.
All right, thank you. More questions online. Please, you can still ask your questions online if you are watching us live from Radio IITA Facebook page, and of course, IITA videos on YouTube. This is another question. Also, what about chemical application? How many liters can be used, can be herbicides, yes, and insecticide for an acre of farmland? Yes.
Yeah. For herbicide, which is one that comes first. Herbicide, like if it is systemic, or well, let me say generally, about 4 to 5 liters of herbicide chemicals, per hectare, for to control the.
All right, many. Okay, yes.
Excuse me.
All right.
For the insecticide, during to control insects, you need about 2 to 3 liters of per hectare to control insect. At least you spray maybe about 3 or 4 times. So you need about 2 to 3 liters of insecticide per hectare.
Okay, a lot is still going on here at the Radio IITA Farmers Outreach, featuring cowpea farmers. We are on the farm. It's a practical session. Questions are being asked online and in person for farmers who are with us here this morning. This one is asking, this is Ademola Kukola, is asking that can farmers call on IITA cowpea session for cowpea for seeds? Yeah. I think it has been answered, but he will say it again.
Well, cowpea breeding or cowpea international trial units. We don't sell seeds to farmers. We produce and give to. We do research on it. We multiply. We produce breeder and foundation seed, and we have an arm or even 2 arms of IITA farm office and the go seed. They take it from us and they multiply and sell to farmers. So if you want, if you need, we call it certified seed. Those the one that our outgrowers produce is called certified seed. So you go to either our outgrowers outside there, or you come to IITA farm office or the go seed section to buy.
Sir, when I was planting, I saw like 2 whites inside the
2
white
seeds.
Yeah, 2 seeds.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. This particular one we are doing here is just for demonstration.
Okay.
Yes, so we didn't take time to
select it.
Just for demonstration, just to teach you how to do it right. That's the purpose. So you can see red, black, whatever.
Okay.
So don't mind that one.
Okay.
This is beans. My question.
Can we continue the question in the class?
Yes, we still have.
Okay.
We'll do more questions. Yeah, we still have continuation of the demonstration.
Some things that
Yes, there are some other
cover.
things that we'll need
Yes,
to
Mr.
cover.
Ojo.
And
The fertilizer and the
yes, so
herbicide, insecticide, which is very important as well.
Yeah, the fertilizer that I talked about the other time. You apply the fertilizer.
It's there. Please bring the fertilizer.
Bring the fertilizer, please, for you to get maximum yield. Because those fertilizers they dissolve slowly. So, and at the earliest stage of the plants growing, so you need to incorporate them into the soil right away, not more than 7 days after sowing.
After planting.
Yes.
7 days.
7 days, not more than 7 days. If you want, especially the phosphate base.
NPK.
Yes, yes, and especially the phosphate base, the super, single super phosphate or triple super phosphate, whichever one you.
So,
you can
like
on.
we display in the seminar room, we need, for 1 hectare of land, we need a bag of 2 bags of NPK and 3 of SSP. So for these little ones that we have, bring it back, please. So we have, that is 3 portions of this and 1 of this, equal portions that we're going to mix together. Please. We have the NPK 15, and SSP equal portion. So in case you're not planting up to 1 hectare, you can mix in bit. 1 ratio 1 to 3. So please mix
SSP with
3 of SSP to 1
just
NPK.
Yeah.
Yeah, SSP. Please be careful. Glove, I take into a glove. Because I mean, fertilizer is a chemical. You have to be careful. Safety is very dirty. Not necessarily.
Yeah, you can
It's fine. Fine. So we have to be safety conscious. Use hand gloves. Use nose masks. Prevention is better than cure. Yeah. You can see as they are mixing. SSP ni tó funfun bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. NPK ni tó ní white and
red.
SSP 1
No, 3.
3 to 1. Ratio 3 to 1. Then you shake together.
Each of this one is a kilo.
Yes. The bag of NPK usually comes in 50 kilos. SSP comes in 25 kilos. There you see. Then please. Oh yeah. Agile ni o. Fertilizer. Yeah. Please start from the. So you demonstrate. We apply. The best thing is to apply at planting.
Okay.
But for one reason or the other, if you cannot apply at planting, make sure it is not more than 7 days.
7 days.
Yes.
Not more than
Not
Yes.
more than 7 days.
I think it's a mistake. You could also put
That is why we are here for training. So we get the right thing.
Oh,
do
no,
the right thing.
sometimes there are
Not more
7
than
days.
7 days.
Anything
Anything after that, the
the
habits and the fertilizer will not
will
be.
not be useful again.
It will not be useful again.
Yes.
Okay,
For beans.
only care supporters are again. Only care
Wait,
supporters.
so where the 7 days with
You have been
even
making
immediately you
mistakes.
plant.
You have been making
No. Ati ṣe mistake. You said.
Okay, artist on Kano.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
So, sincerely, we have made a lot of mistakes and lost so many things. In that, some people will say, after 2 or 3 weeks you plant, you now put fertilizer. Even some people say, don't put fertilizer for
Beans.
cowpeas at all, for beans. That beans itself will supply the nitrogen needed. So, with this one now, they are lying.
Thank you. It is true. Cowpea is nitrogen supplying crop. It is true. But what is much important for cowpea is the phosphate. It needs more of the phosphate fertilizer than the nitrogen.
Yeah, concerning this application of fertilizer, if you have a virgin land, not you have not planted anything on it.
Okay.
So for a long time,
Over 10
it's
years.
best to plant maize first, so that your cowpea will not be growing vegetatively.
Okay.
Do you understand? If you plant first where you have virgin land, you will not get the required result.
Vegetatively.
It will be growing vegetatively. So the best thing is to plant maize first to reduce that nitrogen excess. That's what you do, and you have to be very careful in choosing your land.
In place of fertilizer, can we use organic?
Sure, you can use poultry manure.
Yeah, that's
You
another.
can use a cow dung.
Ask your question again.
You can use poultry manure. You can use cow dung.
In place of
No, Blabi. Wait, please.
fertilizer, the synthetic fertilizer, either granular or colia or liquid, can we use organic or
Organic
manure,
yeah.
or rabbit manure? Or
You can use them.
cow dung?
Yeah, it's possible. You can use organic manure to in place of this.
Are we still going to achieve the same?
We still achieve the same result. You will still achieve the same result, even if you don't want to use this synthetic insecticide. We have organic insecticide, though more expensive. Yes, so all these are available. Yes.
Sorry, sir. In case we are at the end of the day we achieve, like now I'm going back to educate other farmers in my area. Now, if I'm able to convince other farmers and we are able to have a good volume of produce,
Yeah.
so how do we? Because the market linkage will be a concern. So how can you help us in that area?
That one is not a problem to me. Nowadays.
So having a good produce, a large produce is a good potential for you to market. That is why you have farmers group. Just
Okay.
social media is a very cheap mean of advertising. You have different entities. So it's very easy. Marketing is not a problem. Now everybody is looking for cowpea.
Now,
600 kg.
Okay.
Just
So
imagine what
you
is
advertise on different social media, even the farmers link group, you get market. Advertisement is what you need. We have this. Drop on your social status. Thank you. Start from the farmers group on your status, Facebook, Instagram, everything. You are good. You will see the number of people that will purchase your and then okay. So like let's move on. Hello, Mr. Monday. Now, very important that we are conscious of the weather when we are doing, farmers. We have to be friends to rain. So you have to be conscious of the weather. Before you plant, you make sure the soil is moist, not dry. You plant after a very good rain, like I said. And then when you are applying fertilizer to make sure the soil is moist, or when you are expecting rain. If you look at the weather now, we are expecting rain soon. So my friend will help us to apply the fertilizer. Can we move back a bit and see him watch as he does that? And while he's doing that, another colleague of mine will help us dress up how to spray. After this, we should apply herbicide first to control both weed. You see, you can as well broadcast.
Yeah.
That's one method. Another one you can broadcast. Yeah, you can broadcast. So once it's rain, we all we have stopped and then that is what.
That's 7 days. With grace.
Maximum.
7 days. Apply it after. With waste of time and waste of money.
So please, do you please start? So after your apply, you need to apply an herbicide. Like you can use glyphosate, you can use
Sorry.
please, where is the sample we brought? Mr. Afa. Herbicide. We can use this is sweet. It's systemic. We have different other types you can use. What's it? Use 3 to 4 liters per hectare.
This half a liter. Yeah. You can use this one for a time. That is 20. You can use this one. This one. 20 liters. How about it?
This is 250 mil.
250 mil.
Okay. So this is 1/4 of a liter.
All right.
That is 125 mil.
Yeah.
125 mil.
Exactly.
How about that?
You can use between 100 to 120 or at most 150 mils per 20 liters of knapsack. This is 500 mils, not 250. This is 500.
500.
We are going to use it 4 times. Yeah, you can use it 4 times. If you use it 100 mil, that is 5 times. Yeah. Between 100 and 1, between 100 and 150 mils. Yes, 100. Depending on what the condition of your soil or your soil will. So, because this is just for demonstration purpose, we are not going to apply the herbicide now, but we are going to apply the insecticide. So, my friend there, please start. Okay. He's going to dress up in the full regalia, not a little. So this is so that you are fully protected compared to that fabric is not the herbicide cannot. So you need to be fully protected yourself before you protect the environment. So it's going to Bros. So that is to protect the feet and you talk, yeah, so that you are fully protected. And for the hand, there's a protection for the hand as well. You cannot go into the when you don't have the your hand. That's for the nose. And the breathing apparatus. Mr. Afaf. Okay. That is for the nose because that will filter what is being sprayed, so it will not affect him. You have to reduce the effect. Then you have the goggle as well. Thank you. Yeah, you are on track. Yes. So I'm farmer. So okay, in case you cannot afford this, you can see this is my Mr. Afa. He's wearing something tarpaulin. Make sure that whatever you are wearing cannot cover yourself fully. You are fully covered. These things are very cheap. I'm sure you can afford this. You cannot not afford this thick one. This one, the disposable ones are affordable. Rubber boots, we can get them anywhere. Yes. Then these disposable ones is not max. It can be used instead. It's just to reduce the effect on us, so that as we are safety conscious. So he's going to move towards that, towards the tank. The first thing is to wash the spraying tank. Because supposing you borrow it, or you have it, or you are using it with somebody, you don't know who has used it before or what was used before. So you wash, you rinse, and wash with detergent.
Please. Yes.
Yes. The first thing is to wash with detergent. So that, and as you are washing, you take care of the nodules that you release. Maybe they use, you don't know what was used before. Maybe it was herbicide or insecticide, whatever. For sure, so that you are safe. I mean, you will not be killing the plant that you wanted to protect. So everybody should have this.
As my manager said,
this is very cheap. We can get it outside anywhere. It's very cheap. So,
hello.
Okay, please move back, Mr. Amin. You rinse at least twice. Wash and rinse twice. Please, everybody wear your nose mask. Please, for safety consciousness. No, release the nozzle. Some may be trapped in the nozzle. Release the nozzle. Rinse very, very well. You apply a little pressure for it to be released. Remove the nozzles, wash as well. And the nozzle. What nozzle as well? Then rinse. You rinse at least 2 times. Okay, Ross. This is, we are washing to be sure that it was what we apply that we are applying. Sometimes they use herbicide and you want to use insecticide. If you don't wash it, you can end up killing the plant. Of course. Because herbicide will kill everything. So that is the essence of washing your spraying tank before every use, before and after every use. Even if you are the only one that is using it. Make sure you wash before and after each use. It will also help the tank to be long lasting, because some of the residual effect on the spraying tank will be destroying those tanks gradually over time. But if you rinse very well and wash after each use, you maintain the means of maintaining it. Shake it very well. Release the nozzle. From the nozzle, then you can. You can turn a bit. Turn it down. Turn it out. Ọṣẹ láti sí. À ń pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni ọṣẹ náà ni. Liquid soap. We have more so that you can rinse one. One of the important aspects in cowpea production is spraying and spraying adequately. Because if you spray just anyhow, you may not get the expected outcome. So you spray with the right instruction, using recommended rate. Don't underrate, don't use over or under the dosage recommended. Today we're going to be using tablets. You can also use karate, you can use vet or any other insecticide. Most of them have the same chemicals. They have different active ingredients in different brand names. We're going to be using Samex today, and we'll be using 120 ml per 20 liters of tank. Make sure it's fully rinsed from the detergent. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, so then you fill the tank halfway first.
So the purpose of removing the mouth is to allow any chemical that's inside the knapsack to be sure that everything is out. This nozzle, we have different type of nozzle. We have hollow nozzle. We have
because this is for demonstration purpose. They're not going to fill the tank. You're going to do it out cutaway. But ideally, you should fill it halfway. Then you put the insecticide. Then you fill it up so that then you shake so that it can mix very well. So put the herbicide. Insecticide, sorry. Insecticide, sorry.
Or insecticide. This one is 2 meters. We have red one, 3 meters. The green one, the green also of this nature is 2 meters. Right, this type is 3 meters. It depends the place you want to spray. And you make sure that the nozzle is sprayed very well so that you can get the accurate spray.
Radio IITA. Most of the questions here have been answered. Can get the message.
Measuring.
Also. I've mentioned that already. For everyone asking questions on WhatsApp, we're acknowledging your messages, and of course we're answering them. Most of these questions have been answered earlier, so you can find those answers on this video, inside this video. Of course, practical session still going on in collaboration, Radio IITA Farmers Outreach, in collaboration with the cowpea breeding program here in IITA. Everybody watching now, and the practical session is going on. Yes. This is contact voice system.
It's contact. Yeah, it's okay. That's like 100 mil. And some of the bottles come with graduated so that you can know what you're measuring. Then you can use measuring curve. Then you had more water Then cover and shake very, very well.
So are there any other time we apply fungicide apart from planting?
Sorry?
Before the maturity of the
Insecticide.
I know. I said, are there any time? We have already applied the fungicide with the seed at planting. Are there any time we apply again?
Yes, I think.
Okay. At flower, if you notice that you have some fungal attack, you can also apply fungicide with the insecticide. If you notice you have fungal attack on the floor, you can apply it as well. You can combine. Oh yeah, please. Oh yeah. Walk slowly. You make your voice under the leaf and above it are sprayed. Because this is constant insecticide. So if you spray just on the top, not spray underneath. The insect might hide under the ground. After some time, they come back.
Wow. Move back, please.
It's a very good question. The best time to have it after you cook, after you can control how it's coming out. So you spray the both under and then, like my participant the other time, the most important thing is why you have the family is for you to be able to walk in between your fields. As you are being exercised by applying herbicide, so you have a place to walk without stopping your plant. And it's easy for you to manage. Usually, if you want to look at what is in your field, you have a place to walk without damaging your plant. Down. Okay, a ti sọ eléyìí nínú kíláàsì tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ bóyá wípé bóyá èyàn ò tí dé wípé tábà ti gbin ẹ̀wà wa tábà ti pé 35 days 30 dín ìgbà yẹn àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ti máa yọ pod and flower díẹ̀ jáde a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe spraying àkọ́kọ́ ní 35 days lẹ́yìn 35 days 10 days after that a máa ṣe spraying kejì lẹ́yìn 10 days after that again a máa ṣe spraying kẹta which is okay for the early and medium ones. But by late maturing, I might need at least mẹ́ta sí mẹ́rin. English. Okay. Thank you. If after 35 days after you plant, it is essential you spray. For the early and medium one, they will start flowering. Then it is good that you essentially you apply your first spray at 35 days. Thereafter, 10 days after the first spray, that is 45 days, you do the second spray. 10 days after this, that's 55, you have the third spraying. So if it is the early or the medium one, this is good. But if it's the late maturing ones you plant, you will need at least 3 to 4 spraying. But if it's the early or the medium one, three spraying is good.
So in the emergence of let's say we have
It's connected. It's back.
Yeah, it's back.
We're not done. Yes, this is Radio IITA 88.5, Farmers Outreach. So we're discussing cowpea. Well, thank you for joining us again. It's been a wonderful session. This is also afternoon. We're still here on the practical field here in IITA on the farm. Our farmers are on the field, cowpea farmers. All right, we'll proceed to see part of what they are doing on the field. Yes, earlier, the farmers were on this land doing some practicals, and these are some of the growing cowpeas that you can see. But our farmers are on the field to identify different varieties and why they like them and why they will choose a particular one over the other. It's been a great day. Yes, Radio IITA Farmers Outreach will feature all the IITA mandate crops. Yes, that is what we're doing across Africa in a bid to improve the livelihood of farmers and the fight against poverty and hunger. Yes, so you can see. Please ask your questions online. Yes, we're taking them as we can. Jones Abayomi, thank you for your question. Ademola Kukuola, we thank you for your question. And Austin Akwarandu, we acknowledge your question. If you're on Facebook, we'll take your questions as well. On X, we will take your questions too.
Yes, we are seeing the participants who are just joining us on this live broadcast. Thank you. This is Radio IITA Farmers Outreach featuring Cowpea farmers. Yes, this is in collaboration with
Okay. Hello. Should I hold this for you? Sorry.
So can we have some 2 or 3 people to tell us what they like and why they like it? We want the name. Please come around. Okay. Please, can we have 2 or 3 volunteers to tell us which one they picked and why they pick it? Do we have any volunteers? Ma? Okay, yeah.
I think I go for sample potting. Yeah. Right. Thank you, ma. Because of the duration of maturity. Yeah, exactly from 35 to date.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other person?
Yeah, I go for sample 17.
Why?
Yeah. Because of the yield.
Yield potential. Yes, thank you. Any other person? Sample 14, 17. Yes.
I love this one because of that the harvest will be so easy. It's break easily. It's already open.
Okay, the pod.
The pod.
Easy threshability.
Yes, that's what I
Thank
love it.
Daddy?
Okay, I can, that one that I can see, it is not yield like this one. Why?
That is
What is the name?
varietal difference. We have some cowpea that are photoperiod sensitive. Okay. If they don't have the required quantity of amount of sunshine, they won't yield.
Okay.
Because these were planted in May during rainy season. Okay. But if it's planted in August now, it will give a different response. Okay. Because we're going to have sufficient sunlight for it.
All right. Thank you. Yes, it's been a wonderful morning. We'll ask our facilitators some questions before we wrap up this broadcast. Yes, please, Mrs. Kukola. Yes, you're the International Trials Manager right here. Can you tell us the major takeaway for our farmers, cowpea farmers, today from this training, and especially our viewers online as well?
Sure. Thank you very much, Mr. Bamishi. Oh, well, like we have said, your planting materials is very important because that is what will determine your yield. The starting point is very essential. So make sure you get your seed from a good, reputable source and plant with maximum plant population, recommended population. Then adequate management. Apply herbicide at the right time, fertilizer at the right time, insecticide at the right time. And farmers cannot go on vacations forever. So you have to watch your field, your farm, like you watch your baby. So if you notice anything strange, you ask for help. With all this taking adequate measurements, you are ensured to have adequate yield, and you smile to the bank.
Right, thank you. It's been a wonderful day. We have more farmers to also ask. Can you tell us your name, where you're from, and what is your takeaway from this training?
Well, my name is Reverend Dr. Akinyemi. This is a welcome idea, and we love it. Even I advise all the farmers in these environs, even in this southwest, to do something needful and have idea of follow to the instruction that we learn today. God bless you.
All right, thank you. We'll still have one more farmer and then one more to go. Yes, báwa sọ orúkọ yín ibi tá a wà, ìkílẹ̀ ti àwọn ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Báwo ni ẹ ti gbá kílẹ̀ gbámú lónìí? Ti àwọn ẹ sọ̀rọ̀
Ọ̀dà
àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
ẹ ṣe mo dúpẹ́ orúkọ mi ni Yisa Oyelami olóyè Yisa Oyelami àwọn tí tá a rí gbámú gẹ́gẹ́ bí n tá a rí níbí ó pọ̀ gan lásìkò kan wá ní kò nídìí ẹ̀wà kò nídìí fertilizer ajílẹ̀ kò nídìí fertilizer àbí kò nídìí ajílẹ̀ àṣé àkànṣó à ń tanra wa jẹ gbà ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí nípa pé planting population yẹn a kàn mọ́ fojú gé tá a bá ti ṣe even bó ń bẹ àwọn wọn ni àwọn náà ti pọ̀ jù ẹ́ ti dúró àṣé à ń fi nǹkan ṣòfò ni so ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fi yé mi pé a ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbà pàápàá wa tá a wà ń bì ká má jẹ́ kí àwọn tí ó bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ ká má gbà fún wọn o wọn ó gbowó wọn tí ó pè wọn ò sì ní dáwó pé iye kan la pa wọn pé ifá wọn ní òjèrè kọ̀ọ̀kan wọn ọ̀gá so kí a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin olùdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa ẹ̀ ní ṣubú ẹ̀ ní ṣíṣe a ṣàṣejèrè ẹ̀ sọ̀làyọ̀.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, one more from the participants. Yes, you tell us your name and you tell us what you've learned from this.
Thank you. My name is Mrs. Ayobami Lubukola. You can see me smiling because we just gain a lot here. Although we have been planning with innocence, now we can now know better. We know where we fail now. We know where we lose now. Now we acquire more knowledge to yield more. Thank you to the organizer of this program. Thank you to the IITA. Even my special appreciation goes to Mrs. Popola for arranging this program for us so that we not lose again. We can smile to our back. Even IITA, very, very great. Everybody say IITA. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right, it's it's been a wonderful day, yes, for the Farmers Outreach of Radio IITA, and gradually we're bringing this transmission to an end. Farmers have learned a lot. We still have one more participant to also tell us his experience this afternoon. Tell us your experience, tell us your name.
Wow, I want to say IITA Radio is a game changer. There are a lot of things that erroneously we have been passing on to generation to generation. Now we have learned and we are going to relearn. And I believe that this relearn will help a lot of communities, most especially in my domain. I believe that there will be a great result in my local community. And also concerning the shortage of the seed, like I'm going now, I'm going energized with full force. I want to say thank you. You are doing a lot of things. One of the things that economically you are empowering us. You may not give us the cash. And also you are creating the opportunities. The awareness is there. So as we are going out, I want to encourage us, we should not keep quiet. So if we come across any challenge along the line on the feed, let us open up. They are available. I believe they are available to help us. Thank you very much. IITA